Sacrifice all that you got. Push it down, son, it's more than just lip. Cool ones now, you just won't quit. You play with shapes, but they just won't fit. I know you love me, you don't know what you like. You're watching TV, I say.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from the capital city of California, Sacramento. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Dorsberg courtside. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Alex Len. Marquise Morris is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Knight in the 2. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
Now here's Cousins. He's guarded closely. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
Last season, the Kings inking DeMarcus Cousins to a big 4-year contract extension, and he rewarded them with the best season of his young NBA career, setting career highs pretty much across the board.
Tucker the pass tonight. All sorts of time. And he hits the jump shot. Suns on defense. The drive by Gay. The pass to Thompson. Fires the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, in the past with Cousins, I think he had tended to fall in love with the perimeter jump shot. And he's got a good one. He can make it. But, you know, when you look at his size and strength, it's hard not to think that he should be taking advantage of that closer to the rim and putting more pressure on defenses as a result. I think last season he did commit to attacking inside the paint, and we saw the results. They were pretty good.
Second team foul.
Here's Cousins after Eric Bledsoe's score. And McLemore slams it in.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And I love how he goes with that one-hand tomahawk slam. Beautiful.
Morris kicks to Knight. Here's Bledsoe. The baseline J. Again, Phoenix. And, Steve, it's pretty clear that DeMarcus Cousins has solidified his place as the Kings' franchise centerpiece.
Yeah, the future's bright. I mean, last season he was a contender for the most improved player in the All-Star game. I mean, if he can continue to produce and help the Kings become a winner, then the accolades will follow.
Defensive foul.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bledsoe outside. He kicks it to Tucker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
A super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
The shot by Knight, no good.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
In the corner, it's McLemore. The three-pointer, no good.
Boy, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Tucker dishes to Knight. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get a shot off. And the Suns get it back. Pass to Tucker. Here's Len. The shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings trail by 4.
DeMarcus Cousins is absolutely devastating around the rim, folks. I mean, he's strong, coordinated, excellent touch, tremendous hands, good feet. His high skill level enables him to step outside and make plays, but I think he's really best served when he's in that paint area, doing his damage close to the goal.
Phoenix foul call. Alex Len.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line.
Well, he shot 73% from the line last year, fairly average in terms of where he stands in the league.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Carl Landry's checked in for Thompson. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. Stauskas is checked in for Ben McLemore. And Andre Miller has subbed in for McCallum.
And Cousins top 5 in free throws attempted last season. He's had his issues at the other end committing fouls. Kings need him on the court, so that's something he has to be very careful about.
And you talk about Cousins' presence inside. He's still got a ways to go defensively.
Yeah, he's solid one-on-one, but often a step slow in rotations in the team defensive scheme. I think that's where he can really take the next step, and that requires studying your opponent and then understanding where you need to be defensively as a team defender.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. From deep, Thornton. Another 3 for Phoenix.
For 3.
Yeah, and he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Miller kicks to Cousins. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade as there is more basketball in store. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
Landry and Cousins patrol the paint. Stauskas is out there with Miller. And it's Caspi in the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Offensive rebound. And Wright kicks to Morris. Second shot opportunity. Goodwin, good. Goodwin's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Suns. The Kings trail by 11.
Phoenix was one of several teams in the West that were a surprise to many, and they were able to sneak up on a lot of their conference counterparts early in the season.
And it's the Suns' ball. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here is Miller. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Caspi passes to Stauskas. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Now here's Goodwin. He dishes it to Green. He feeds it to Wright. Down low. Here's Morris. Shot is off. Nice D from Cousins. The Kings trailing. Miller with the ball. Now Wright defending. They double him with Green. Stauskas. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now here's Goodwin. Covered by Miller. Thornton dishes to Wright. Nice D from Cousins. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, Gerald Green was the 18th pick back in 2005, but remember, he fell out of the league for a while, saying, quote, "I took things for granted. I didn't know how to be a pro, but I've learned from my mistakes. I understand now this is not a hobby, this is a job. Now I'm a better professional, a much better player, and I'm all about winning." Kevin?
Nice comeback story, Doris. Nice story. Thank you.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Now, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Cousins. Gay comes in for Carl Landry. McLemore's checked in for Caspi. And it's McCallum in for Stauskas. Gay in the corner. The shot misses. Now the Suns take it the other way.
Sometimes all it takes is just a little change of scenery, and while that wasn't the case for Rudy Gay going from Memphis to Toronto, it was true as he was sent from the Raptors to the Kings this past season, where he played really well.
Morris kicks it to Tucker. And botches the dunk. McLemore with the ball. And it's Knight picking him up.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:25 left now here in the second. The drive by Gay. And power down the champ.
Now you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
No, there's no need to be passive. I mean, you've got to attack.
Here's Tucker. Here's Len. He squares up and sinks it. Len's got the lead up to 11 now for the Suns. Beard changes teams midseason 2 years in a row like Rudy Gay. There may be some problems. But Gay was phenomenal for the Kings after the trade. In fact, he looked rejuvenated.
Yeah, sometimes that can happen. A change of scenery, Kevin, can ignite and energize a player, and it certainly made Rudy Gay more efficient.
From the baseline. And there's Bledsoe on the assist by Knight. 6-point It's for Eric Bledsoe. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Thompson. And he takes that one up and powers it through. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw. The defensive presence was almost non-existent. They may see this league disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
Well, he created a lot of opportunities for himself in the first couple of quarters. And tell you what, he was smart with his shot making, too. Really took good ones.
You know, points per shot attempted is really one of the undervalued stats in the game, and it's a real measurement of efficient scoring.
And on the floor for Jeff Hornacek starting the second half. Markieff Morris is out there with Len. Then there's Brandon Knight. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Bledsoe in at point guard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Well, the Kings definitely have a lot of scores on their roster, but they've said it and understand they need to be more unselfish offensively. And last season they took a step back in that regard, even fewer assists per game. Actually near the bottom of the league.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And the Kings, for 4 seasons running, in the bottom 5 teams in assists per possession.
Well, that tells me what they're trying to do, which is score a little too often in isolation. They've got the talent offensively, but they've got to move the ball. They'll become much harder to defend that way.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And there's the foul against Phoenix.
Rudy Gay traded twice in the last couple of seasons. Really, it was his big contract that led to him being dealt, because Gay is a quality player, but the feeling was his production just didn't live up to the cost.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. Here's Knight. Outside for Bledsoe. Dishes it to Knight. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Len. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
4 straight misses. They've got to find a way to get back on track.
Gay passes to Thompson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
And for Gay, traded from the Raptors to the Kings in December. Really, he had one of his best seasons once he was in Sacramento.
Bledsoe with now defended by McLemore.
That's about time somebody scored. This is ugly.
Yeah, grit and grind ugly. That's how I would describe it. Every bucket counts double in a game like this one, or at least it should count double.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
He needs to get them back into a flow offensively. Things have gotten stagnant for them, and they're starting to force some of these shots.
And that can snowball on you. One guy takes a bad shot, then another guy does, and then you're missing back-to-back-to-back shots, and all of a sudden you have no rhythm and you're self-inflicting wounds.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Carl Landry's checked in for Thompson. Caspi comes in for Rudy Gay. And Stockton subbed in for McCallum. Shots good by Bledsoe. Guys in Sacramento, Rudy Gay shooting well and passing better. And Steve, for this season, did a good job of getting to the line.
Yeah, and I think he might have read some of his critics in terms of his game. He's been picked apart in terms of his shot selection and that sort of thing. So, that efficiency was exactly what a lot of people have been clamoring for.
And the Suns call time.
I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Sacramento. So for the Suns, the drive by Green, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Kings trail by 10. Rudy Gay on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Cousins. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Cousins has got 6 in the quarter.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Here's Morris. And he... Suns last season back to being one of the better offensive teams in the NBA, Steve, after their uncharacteristic struggles 2 seasons ago.
Well, you remember under Steve Nash, they led the league in points per possession for 6 straight seasons from 2004 to 2010. Suns fans really accustomed to high-octane offense, that's for sure.
Now McLemore following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Morris. Baseline J on the way. And it's Phoenix scoring again. The Kings trail by 11. Gay against Green. Gay kicks to Landry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Goodwin sends a screen for Green. 5 on the clock. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But, you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 11. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Suns leading by 11. They've got Ben McLemore. Rudy Gay is up there with Caspi.
Oh, how about that basketball, man? Beautiful. Wow. You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Well, guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
Goes up off the pick. And he comes off the screen and slams it through. That could give him a huge injection of energy, Clark.
And Kevin, that's exactly what they need right now. They've got to close the gap.
Forget about that for a second. How about the burst to the bucket for a point guard? Boy, he can power those down.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Soft touch off the glass. Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
It's now been 8 years since the Kings have played postseason basketball, and the path back to the playoffs, especially in the Western Conference, is not getting any easier anytime soon.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, over that break, I was able to catch the message George Karl was giving to his team. He really really wants them to try to push the tempo here. See if they can get a few easy buckets in transition, saying, listen, we're playing station to station right now. Let's try to catch them off guard, guys. Let's see if they can do exactly that, Kevin.
Getting back to the Kings and getting back to the playoffs, Steve, they have some pieces now, they feel.
Yeah, I mean, but you need more than just talent. You know, you need a couple of stars, and you need a full commitment from everybody on the floor. Look, this is a young team. I think they're moving in the right direction, but they've got to continue to grow together.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
McCallum dishes to McLemore. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Morris. They double-team Bledsoe. Tucker the pass to Len. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
How about that? Snuck in off the baseline and then the sensational reverse jam.
How pretty was that? You're right. Athletic basketball. Clark with a little bit of flair mixed in.
I like that flavor.
Flavor.
Me too.
Flavor and flair. I like that.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Alex Len picks one up. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for Casper. And Phoenix also making a switch. Green's checked in. Out left to the wing. Morris kicks to Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Cousins with a screen on Bledsoe. Gay drives in. Trying to get open is Thompson. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Gay. Knight kicks to Green. It's rebounded by McLemore. McLemore's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And McCallum kicks to Cousins. Gay in the corner. Another miss by Gay.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Knight dishes to Bledsoe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. 1:16 left to play here in the 4th. Knight kicks to Green. To the left side wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's good. 16 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for Phoenix.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one, Kevin, and then they do it again. It worked.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for Eric Bledsoe. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do anything, really, to stop him.
They grabbed their own miss. There's Thompson. Off on the layup. Knight with it. Picked up by Thompson. And that one's good.
Brandon Knight.
And the Suns lead by 16.
Well, the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way their home team played here today.
And they shouldn't be pleased. I mean, it's a very well-deserved win, Steve. They came into this building and weren't intimidated at all. They were the aggressors.
Here's McCallum. Pass to Gay. A 3-ball. Another miss by Gay. And so it's